Ah, what's going on, guys? Good Sunday evening. Just wanted to start the stream early because I honestly didn't want to wait. I just want to just go off and just fire off as soon as possible. Kratom's like, love the buzz. Yeah, dude. Pretty crazy how fast my hair grows. Like, I'm telling you, my hair grows pretty damn fast, but you can tell, like, in these areas, it's just not growing. By the way, hold up. I think we gotta turn up, son. I think we gotta turn up. Got the Goku hair. We ready to start the stream because it's fucking lit, son. Hell fucking yeah. Panda Express glasses. What's up? Dude, imagine if I like stream like this for the rest of the day. And I was just like, yo, guys, welcome to my Sunday stream. Blah 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 blah. Lit. Yeah. Pretty sick. So I've been like can't wear the glasses, but it's pretty funny. I've actually been wearing this to all my meetings and shit, and we have some pretty serious business discussions while I'm wearing this shit. It's pretty funny. But yeah, guys, I just want to take the time to, I was watching Zach King's. Zach King is like one of my good friends, and I was just watching his video and how he hit 40K, and man, it just made me think about myself, right? Like the people who follow me. Sure, I'm like not at 40K. I haven't even hit 10K and it's pretty crazy. But, it goes to show you sometimes it's not always about quantity, man. I think about quality and I'm just so blessed to have a lot of you guys like that follow me like just a normal person every single day, man. I can just be myself and you guys still watch me, man. Like not everybody has that gift and I'm just like truly grateful for that, you know? So, and I think that actually goes like the same way with a lot about life, man. Sometimes it's so easy to get caught up with thinking what you don't have or like thinking that more is so much better. But honestly, I rather have the 300, man. I rather have my 300 Spartans rather than the fucking shitty ass Persian army. Even though they end up winning, but like still, man, like I always think about the 300 Spartans, and that's how I view you guys, man. Like whether you guys are a lot further on your business journey than I am, or whether you're just getting started up, it doesn't matter, man. Like we all come to this channel for one reason. And maybe you came onto my channel because you were looking for pharmacy advice. Or maybe you came into my channel because you were a Dan Locke fan. Or you follow Dan Locke and maybe you consume some of my content. Does not matter, man. We're here every single Sunday. I noticed, man, more people are engaged. More and more people comment. Like people show up for my live streams now. Like it's pretty fucking sick. And I'm just saying, like, maybe right now I'm not the biggest YouTube channel, but I can honestly say I'm one of the most real channels out there, man. So that's right. Kevin went Super Saiyan. Yeah, dude, it's so funny. So I bought Goku glasses and I bought this like Goku Super Saiyan hair too and stuff. Pretty fucking funny, man. I should wear it. Like, dude, imagine if I like walked in this bitch like, yo, I'm here to do business. I'm fucking high tech closer. This is my higher self right here. Dude, imagine that, man. Quality, not quantity. You bring mad quality, bro. Only YouTube catch live. Hello, long time. Haven't been on your stream. It's been a long time, Green Tea. Green Tea is like one of the OG. He's been following me since like man, like when I was living at the old house and all that, man, from the very beginning. It's really crazy. It's really cool to see how old timers and stuff like Green Tea, man, like they stop by and stuff. And even though they might not like stop every single Sunday, I'm still very blessed to have people like just hop on the stream, man. Consider renaming your channel Pharmacy Truth. Oh my god. Or I'll name it hashtag like red pill. after the Matrix, son. No, but, yeah, so funny. Refugee hustle for life. Your CIB outfit for next year, gold suit. Just finished watching your latest video. Thank you, man. I thought Tao's journey was pretty cool. Like Tao, like or Mia. I gotta keep on calling her like Mia because I always call her Tao, right? Because I've known her like that's what I like to call people by their OG name, right? So like Mia, her story was really cool because I actually didn't know a lot of her story actually. I knew pieces of it. I didn't know her whole family situation, like with her mom and stuff like that. That was really cool. Like, so as you guys were learning about her story, I was actually learning the details of her story. Because, like, honestly, the only things I knew was that okay, she did her MBA, she joined my team, knew some of her Dan Lok journey, but I didn't know why she joined the program. Really, you know what I mean? Like, so it was really cool to kind of like learn that with you guys and get that all on camera. It was really dope. Ah, great look with their ball razor. This is encouragement to me. That's awesome, man. And that video where I shaved my head, that was meant to be straight up encouragement, man. Like I just want to help people who are balding like me. Just like rep that shit, man. Like to really take ownership and just like, it's not the end of the world, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I got so many comments, like, man, saying that, "Hey, like, Kevin, I love the bald look on you. I think it suits you really well," or "That was really brave of you, man." So, so cool, and I gotta thank Beachoy for for bothering him last minute, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I'll do it for you." I was like, "Sick, let's do it." So we literally just buzzed it all off, man, and it was pretty crazy, man. But I think this suits my life right now. Like, it's a very minimalist life. I don't really have to go to a barber, right? That's awesome. Like, I don't get bedhead at all, even though I shower every single morning, but I don't get bedhead. Um, I don't need to waste my like time like styling my hair or like with all this hair product. Actually, I got a lot of hair product. I don't even know what to do with now. Yeah, I'm chances are I'm not gonna be styling this shit, man. Yeah. So, um, do you consider joining QLA program by Dan Pena? Yeah, it's about 20G. I actually asked the castle staff like, hey, what is how much does this cost? Because I really want to do it. I want to be there. I need to do it soon. Like, I know that's something that I really need to be a lot more harder and like not care so much about what people think. I'm getting better at it every single day, but I think it's something that's really important to go to Castle and chill with Dan Pena and really focus. I think that year is going to be really transformational for me and it'll bring me to the next level, you know? So I don't know if Dan Locke thought he's really there's something that why Dan Locke went twice. I think he went twice to Castle, but there's a reason why like I want to go to Castle for that exact reason. Maybe there's some sort of transformation. And I think I've been making mini breakthroughs through like actually not mini breakthroughs. I've like gone through very pivotal moments in my life where first moment was like when I went to emotional intelligence, and that was a stage in my life where I became like so lovey-dovey and like really emotionally aware of everything, right? Almost to like one end of the spectrum, and then I joined like Dan Locke's program, and I'm like in the other side of the spectrum. Like I have my business acumen, I have a business skill now. Great, okay. And now I think it's like I'm like in the middle of learning everything through the school of hard knocks and learning everything through experience, and that is really, really cool. Like I'm learning through experience, but I think there will be a time where experience, like I want to accelerate that process. I need to give more to my team. And so I just need to turn up, man. I need to go Super Saiyan and just go to a fucking castle and just make shit happen, man. So yeah, I'm planning to go to Kill A program. Krillin Halloween costume. Oh my god, Krillin's like trash, bro. Like I feel so bad like in the Dragon Ball series, man. Like Krillin was always shitted on. He never could kick anyone's ass. He always got his ass kicked. But yo, it shows up. He's always there, man. Do Asian girls go for the bearded alpha look, or are they okay with clean cut beta? I think everybody's a little different, man. I don't think it really matters at the end of the day. It's how you convey yourself, how you carry yourself. I really think I really think like sometimes like I know a few friends like this. They think too much into the like details of the game, man. They're like, "Oh, should I wear this like black shirt or should I wear this gray sweater?" I'm like, fuck it doesn't fucking matter, man. Like what you wear, like people, like girls, their emotion, like sure, maybe you look more attractive with whatever, but at the end of the day, it's really your personality. If you're going for a long term game, man, if you're going for a short term game, whatever, like doesn't matter. But if you can walk around with conviction, man, think about it as like walking around with a superhero suit. It doesn't fucking matter like what they say, what they do. You are who you are. If you don't like it, then stop wasting my time. You know? That's the conviction that you should have. Not only not only in like dating life, but also business life too. That's the same way I walk around. Like, hey, I'm here to help. Like let's not waste each other's time. There's a lot of people I want to help in this world. You caught my eye. So let's see if we can do business together or not. And it's no hard feelings if we can't do business, right? You can say that to a fucking girl. If we can't do business together, like let's not waste each other's time. Straight up. But like you can tell like with that confidence, like it's a panty dropper, man. It's a panty dropper. That's my big dream too. I might see you at the castle too. Let's go there together. Yeah, man. Like, I'm planning to go next year. I need some contracts to go through and start pulling in more cash flow. I just can't afford it at this point. But I mean, I'm thinking about maybe when the market is a little better, maybe I'll liquidate some of my investments and just drop the money and go. I don't think that's not out of the question. But like at this current moment, I don't know yet. I think the next slots like, all of next year is full, but the next year it's there. And we gotta realize too, Dan Pena is getting older. He's, like, getting older every single year. So, he might choose not to do it, or he might just kick the bucket and it won't be there anymore. But he has a lot of free content, man, like, a lot of free content on his website. I haven't checked out his website recently, but, yeah, man, like, I'm pretty sure Dan Locke ripped a lot of his stuff and teaches it in the HTC course. I wouldn't be surprised. Dan Locke, he's not the master at creating new shit. He's the master at ripping other people's shit and combining it and making it very profound. So maybe you've heard like concepts from somewhere else. Like literally, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind is like very similar to FU Money. It's almost the same, like a lot of same concepts, right? But like he puts in a different format and it comes off as very different. I love it, man. So yeah, like that's why I think Denlock is actually really, really boss at. He's really good at just at ripping people's stuff and package it differently. Kevin, is SoCal a better fit for you than Boston? I would say so. I would say so. I would say because of the more entrepreneurial life, there's a huge jujitsu life that's really important to me now. There's a hike I can go to. There's convenient food everywhere. Like, dude, that's why I love LA because it's so convenient. I'm like really into coffee as well. Back in Boston, I mean, it's harder to find an independent coffee shop if you want to go, right? That's the first thing. People aren't as entrepreneurial. People are more like, I don't know if it's just the community, but I definitely know like a lot more people are a lot more complacent over there than over here. Very, very different. So, haha, it's all about confidence and not pickup artist tricks. Ask Dan for 50% discount. Close him on it. I don't think Dan Pena would be too happy too happy about asking for 50% off. And I don't think Dan Locke would be too happy if I was like, "Hey Dan Pena, I want to get 50% off. I'm also Dan Locke's student." That'd be hella funny, man. Hella cheese. How is Disneyland? I did not go Disneyland yet. I think I might be going Disneyland on Wednesday. So I'm gonna be doing that. So it should be pretty fun, man. I'm pretty excited about Disneyland. I haven't been a lot like Disney in a long time. I think it's time to just like get away too. Yeah, man. So do your live vlog. Oh my god, maybe I'll do like a live vlog in Disneyland or something like that. I also kind of want to enjoy it too. So yeah, man. I have a I have a lot of content coming up too. Like I just finished the second Mafia. It's actually literally uploading right now. I shot like some more content, um, like some quick go content. Like, dude, I have so much content these days, and it's really cool. Like, I'm just trying to upload every single day and just create daily content for you guys. And if I don't, I always try and make sure to live stream or do something, and just really spread my like not my message. I don't really have a message, but like really just like make sure that I am always giving value out there, like one person at a time even, And actually because because of like people have been reaching out to me, I was like, dude, it doesn't do the world justice if I don't like kind of start consolidating all my offers. So I actually, it's pretty interesting. If you guys follow Refugee Hustle, you know that me and Joe, we started on this before. But recently I redid my about page for like refugee hustle and stuff. I posted a link. But yeah, man, like I just kind of formatted everything together and it was really good. Do you send them the muscle to collect the HTC debts? So funny. That'd be hella funny, man. Um, what is your biggest boom this past week? I actually would say there's a lot. There's a few things, but I'm actually really proud of myself for actually finishing my belt page. It's been in my mind for a long time, and I just sat down, created it. My friends helped me a little bit, like come up with like some angles, and I just ran with it. You know what I mean? I was like what's the best opt-in I could ever create? And I think one of the best options is actually myself, like responding to people, doing what I do right now, letting people know that, like I do live streams and I just give to people, right? I'm not asking people I don't want to squeeze people just to my email list just to squeeze them there. But like I promise, like I try to do my best that if you ask me a question on my email, I try to reach out to you. That's it. Um Rogers asked, "How do you pick out the people to be on your HTC team?" I pick out the people on my HTC team based off their like history too. Like, first of all, it's connection, right? Like that's the primary thing, right? I can overlook everything, but it has to be our connection. It has to be real. It has to be genuine. I know like when people are trying to suck up to me, like I feel it, and that's not a good fit. If you could just be real and stuff, that's all that matters. Wow, this is really itchy. I'm gonna take this off. I'm a chill on the Super Saiyan right now. But that's one of the ways I look for people is just like, okay, they have a strong they we have like a cool connection. It's like true homie vibe, right? True homie vibe, that's number one. Second thing is like I try to see how they fit into the whole grand scheme of things. One thing I'm really good at is identifying where people fit on teams or where how a certain course will help someone. So like I use that skill to kind of like identify like where could this person be fit, right? Because one of the people on my team, he's like been a consultant for many years. So he's a master at B2B. He used to do deals. He's done a lot of entrepreneurial pursuits. And I'm gonna interview him on my channel one day. But what I like about him is like he adds a lot of value. So I'm just like thinking, how can I leverage this person's skills, like things that I'm lacking, so the whole entire team can eat. So the whole entire team can eat. And three, we just gotta have fun, man. Like we gotta have fun, and also like I think part of it is like everyone can be a person of the word. Meaning, like, if you're gonna show up, if you say you're gonna show up, I expect you to show up. It's like basic professionalism, and you'd be surprised how rare that sometimes is. If like you lack the professionalism, we cannot do business together. I might love you as a friend, man, but we just can't do business because it makes whose brand is on the line? My brand's on the line, right? My reputation's on the line. Like when we show up, we fucking show up. If we fuck up, we have to own up, man. And it's just like that full transparency. That's the culture that I'm trying to build, you know? You never doubt yourself, just like doubt your skills like Dan Locke does, right? So can't get good Xiu Long Bao in Boston. Damn. Chasing Capital's course is like HTC for copywriters too. That's awesome. I don't know too much about Jason Capital. I've heard mixed reviews, but to be honest, like I hear a lot about his copywriting course, so but I have no idea what it's like. Wow, you went in Super Saiyan to Krillin in less than 5 seconds. Damn, you gonna, you gotta, like, oh man, you gonna call me Krillin, bro? Bro, respect for your management style, man. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, okay, so one of the things that I've kind of figured out about myself, so if you guys are if you guys are struggling with life or anything like that, one thing that I really recommend is actually doing a Strength Finder 2.0 test. I shot a video about me taking the test, but I didn't know how to read the results. But let me read off straight from my website. Like, so I think my top 5 individualization is my first trait, meaning like I know where like all the people and pieces fit in the grand scheme of things, and I can figure out how people work together, right? So that's the first one. I can't remember what the second one was. I think it's learner. So I enjoy continuous learning and stuff. And then there's like input. I think that's number 5. That one was like I like to collect information and organize information a lot. So I have that. I think 4 is achiever. So like I love achieving goals and I'm really hardworking. I have a lot of stamina. That's what they say. That's what they say. And then number 3 is oh yeah, I think number 3 or something was restorative. So I'm really adept at solving problems and I'm really adept at solving problems. So I love figuring out and identifying problems and fixing them, right? So very interesting. So on my website, when I was like, "Who are you?" I'll straight read it to you. So on my about page, I was like, "Who are you?" Well, there's only 4 things that you need to know about me. I 1, I figure out how people who are different can work together productively. 2, I love the process of learning and want to continuously improve. 3, I figure out what's wrong and resolve problems. 4, I work hard and love to stay busy and productive. So what's in it for you? I work hard at figuring out what is wrong, resolve your problems, and connect you to the right people and resources, all while keeping a personal touch. And I'll humbly say that I'm pretty kick ass at it too. I think that last part, knowing that, like a test, like a objective test based off psychology, um, is like kind of validating all these things that I've noticed all these years, made me feel so much more confident. Cause like when it came to pharmacy, right? People would go up to me, whether it's managers or patients, and they have a problem. It's my job to find some sort of solution and resolve it for them. And I work really hard doing it. And I'm always like learning things in pharmacy, continuous education or business and stuff. That's really interesting. And I work really hard. That's why I did really well with that. With closing and sales, same thing. Like with my current clients, I work really hard to try solve their problems. Even here, like weekly, every week I show up. I'm always working really hard to just try to solve your problems and listen to you guys, right? And as I'm creating my like, I'm thinking about creating a high ticket course. I just need to kind of solidify the offer a little bit. But like honestly, it's pretty cool. And this all came from one simple test, the Strength Finder test, which really helped me combine all my top 5 skill sets together. Really amazing, man. And I feel like, damn, this is what I do. This is what I'm really good at. And I never really unlocked my superhero power. So that's why I say doing my about page was probably one of the most important things. For me, not because I want the whole world to know what I'm good at. I really don't care. But I think for me to walk around with that conviction, knowing that, hey, I'm world class at this. There's no one else like me. There's a 1 in like 10 million or 10 billion chance that someone has this exact same profile as me. Knowing that, it makes me feel very confident, in what I can deliver. Um, Alberto says, "You're a great leader, Kevin. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. I always try to give that homie vibe, and that's the secret. I don't even know if it's a secret, but like if you ask anyone on my team, right? I always keep it homie vibes, and even no matter what we go through, like I'm always the one that eats last. I'm always the one trying to figure out how I can make everyone's life a little bit better, and it's true go-giver mentality, and that's how you build up a loyal following. So, I have currently 10 people on my team or 9, I can't remember, but I have currently about 10 people on my team. They work really hard for me, and I'm always looking to expand it. I don't know if I can provide that many opportunities. There is like a huge opportunity to grab more opportunities for the team. But I think once we have things going, we're going to be unstoppable, man. Like I have no doubt, like 1000% no doubt. And like because I just try to bring results to the table every single week. I work so hard for them, and I don't want to let them down. Like it's almost like each one of them, like they're starting a new family. They like I just care about them so much that I really want to grow that. And they're the first people in my life that really understand, and they really stuck by my side. So I wanna treat them like my ride or die, man, my ride or die business partners. I don't know if that's, like, setting me up, like, later down the line, like, where I'm so attached, but, like, I think I mean, all business like, all relationships in life come to an end, whether it's through death or through, where people, like, die or they choose to just leave. Like, that's how it always ends, right? But in this time, like, I feel, like, very connected to these people, and I wanna feel that way with anyone I work with. Like, it's not a one night thing for me, it's like a long-term relationship, you know? So, yeah. Hmm. When are you gonna get your own place? Aren't you tired of roommates? No, I'm not. I love roommates, or I love my roommate. Like, we just get along, it's a win-win, and plus, I don't like living alone. Like, I've done it multiple times, especially when I was a pharmacist and when I was in pharmacy school. Like I'm definitely a people person. Like I love just like being able to hit up my friend and just be like, "Hey, do you want to go eat or something?" And like, yeah, man, like it's just really chill. I love it. So I like roommates. I have nothing against roommates. I think it's the people that you choose to live with, right? You really got to scope hard. Kev says you look like a sexy turtle slash avatar. What's your net worth goal? I would say my FU money at this point is $666,000 per year. So that's my FU money goal. Um, are you living with Bree and Can? No, that ended a long time ago. I see them from time to time, but I don't live with them. Um, why do I want to make more? It's not even the fact that I want to make more. The fact is like I think the real thing is that I can help more people, and I can't do that through farm. I think farm is like it's like just overrated to be honest with you. Like, I think honestly, like, pharmacy is good for a lot of the population, and they're happy there. That's what they want. Maybe they got family. I get it, right? If you wanna do farm, there's nothing against that. But honestly, entrepreneurs, like, you create jobs, you help people directly on the ground. Everything you do, it affects so many people in the world. So why the fuck would you just settle for something that, that you're more so much more capable of? I'm not saying that pharmacy, like you can't make it as a pharmacist entrepreneur, right? I just think it's one medium, and it's just like, dude, there comes a point there's a lot of unfulfilled pharmacists who are 10, 20 years, 30 years down their path, right? But they never want to do anything more. I don't want to be that person. I don't ever want to be bored. I don't want to be doing the same shit over and over again because that shit makes me fucking sick. Like I don't want to do that. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's like I have a like I'm grateful for the opportunity because it really helped me develop my soft skills, but it's just time to move the fuck on, man. So, what do you see yourself 2 years from now? Like, dude, I'm not even thinking 2 years at this moment. I'm thinking like 3 days, no lie, like, but I don't know. I don't know where I see myself 2 years from now. I think the most important thing is, like, getting my FU money as soon as possible. And I see the path to potentially do it every single year, like, I don't see I don't think there's any problem getting my FU money, like, this year. This year it might be kind of, like, small window, but definitely by, like, a year or 2, I could see myself getting my FU money. But yeah, I need actually need to redo my vision board too. So, yeah. He invested all the money in books. Hell yeah. That's right. Um, God, this guy talks and talks and talks. Can't. Live can't. The Asian mindset likes to play it safe. They're too comfortable. I agree, man. Like, I think the Asian mindset, like, likes to play it comfortable, but I can't blame those people too. Like, we live in a different world, like, from those other people, man. Like, you gotta realize people had everything fucking taken away from them, including their family, and had to start new lives. So I don't blame Asian people for like thinking that way in a scarcity mindset, right? You grow up in that environment, that's gonna happen, right? But you can't let other people's like bias and judgment affect what you fucking do in life. Sure, you can learn from their lessons, but don't follow in their footsteps if you don't want their life. Like, dude, so many of us like listen to people who are fucking broke or who are fucking miserable in their lives and we're getting advice from them. Fuck that. Like, that's why, like, for me, like, I don't want people just I don't want people to take my advice right now. Like, I want people to take my advice like 10, 20 years from now, right? I want people to take my advice then, and I want people to see the journey that I'm on. That's why I do all these streams and I love the questions that are coming to me. But man, like, I want people to see that journey, like where Kevin was, how Kevin thought when he was a pharmacist, and now that he's like running his own business, how he thinks differently. I want people to realize that, because the advice that you take from people is really important. Like, let's be honest with you. Like, with take fitness for example. Are you going to take advice about fitness from an overweight person? Probably not. Probably not, right? Are you gonna take Dan uses this expression, like this analogy a lot. Would you take non-smoking like smoking advice from a from like how to quit smoking advice from a smoker? Hell fucking no, you would not, right? Are you gonna take makeup? Like, I know I look fucking good and shit. No, but would you take makeup advice from me? Fuck no, you wouldn't. I wouldn't. Hell, I wouldn't. Fuck that shit, right? So who you get your advice from is so important, and that's why I feel like, like, I love my parents. I love like all these people on my journey, but I do not want their fucking life. I look at them. It looks like they're about to kick the bucket every single day, man. Like, they freaking hate their life. They go on vacation to escape their life instead of just loving their life every single day. And it has nothing to do with fucking money. It's like putting your energy where it fucking matters, man. Where it fucking matters. Um Omar asked me what are the best multivitamins you recommend. If you're a guy, um the ones the ones I just take are probably by like Now Foods, or like I take the Optimum by On. So I don't know. I don't really have like the best multivitamin, I think the older I get, the more I realize like it's more important to get shit from food and shit, but that's not the sexy answer. So I'll just give you those are two companies I usually buy from. Um, did you hear about the incels? I'm gonna share this. I don't know why I flagged them. Do you hear about the incels reporting Snapchat cam models for selling nudes? No, but that's pretty fucked up. They're fucking ruining like that that business model for everyone. Yeah, if you getting, like, spanked or versus. People are asking about my sex life. So funny. Vice versa. It's the other way around, man. I don't like to be dominated, man. Like, I'm the dominator because I have no control in my life. That's why I like dominate. No, just kidding. True. If you started at 18, you would be owning a yacht right now with Dan Bizarrium. But I have to say, I don't wish I had that life because my perspective on things are the way they are because I went on my path. No one else can really say like, "Hey, Kevin," like you think about all the internet gurus, none of them went to college or they dropped out of college. So they don't understand that perspective, right? That perspective of doing something like really I don't wanna say mind numbing, but going the traditional route and going through the different stages. And then, like, with my perspective, when I tell people you don't need school, they're like, "What? What? You don't need school?" Right, you don't fucking need school like these days, honestly. I think it's a huge waste of money. Like, I cannot justify like, dude, you're better off like saving that money, like investing yourself or buy a house or do some other shit. Like, dude, make all your mistakes while you're younger, man, like rather than older. Like, think my boy Tom, he gave such great advice yesterday. Like, he is much older than me, but the first thing he said was like, I made all my like the best advice I've ever had was actually make all your mistakes up front because you can afford to make it up later and stuff. But when you're older, you definitely can't. I can't. Maybe I'll find the clip, but maybe I'll put it up. But I think that was solid advice for any millennial that is struggling right now. So I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna post it up later. I wanted to be a doctor, but when this Dan Locke came, he made me into a doctor salesman. Yeah, he always is like, be a doctor. Like, but I would say, like, honestly, if you want a true comparison of what a closer is, it's not really a doctor. It's more like a consultant, actually, you know? Like when you're doing like when you're trying to recommend things based off what is best for the client, you know, you take care of your clients and stuff. So I would say so. That's so true, man. It's great to hear to share the journey and the lows and as well as the highs. The real look of all you do the real look at all you do in the great sea of fakes out there spreading misinformation. Because like, let's be real, a lot of people you know, on social media, people always show their best sides every single time. But how rare is it people like fucking cry on camera or show them that they got like the shit that they're going through or when things aren't going too well? Like, that's the real shit, man. That is the real shit. Did you ever get asked for male enhancement drugs? Is it impossible or is that all scams? I would say most of them are scams, dude. It's just marketing. Like, it's always just marketing, man. Like, I think at the end of the day, there's no pill that really makes your dick bigger. Like, Viagra just makes it flow down there, but that's it. That's really it. Like, you got what you got unless you want to do some sort of surgery. I don't even know if there's certain type of surgeries. But, like, honestly, like, it's marketing, man. Marketers fucking ruin everything. By the way, speaking about marketing, how many let me ask you guys, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. How many Black Friday fucking deals did you get in your inbox? I got a shit ton of Black Friday offers because I thought I unsubscribed from a lot of people on their email list, but damn, I got a whole fucking influx of all these Black Friday offers, man. I think the best way like, I love marketing and sales and stuff, but man, that day, like, on Thanksgiving, I just literally unsubscribed from so many people because I got so sick. Everybody's trying to push their Black Friday sale, buy this, buy that. People are in a buying mood, so they're trying to take advantage of that time, but, you know, like, although I appreciate it as a copywriter and marketer, personally, I'm just like, "This is too much." I'm getting blown with all these marketing messages. Unsubscribe, 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 like, from everyone, man. It was pretty crazy. So, just a cool tip if you wanna stay focused, just, like, fucking unsubscribe from those people, man. Um, Too many. Since you started your copywriting journey, how much money have you invested to so far, and is it paying off financially coming from your financial background, pharmacy background? I would say I've spent about at this point, maybe about 45,000, maybe a little more now. Because I think when I did my videos, 40,000, bought a few more courses. I would say I haven't break even point yet. I haven't made the same amount of money from as pharmacy yet. If I were to be totally transparent with you, like I haven't made that much. Like haven't made that much, right? I have enough where I can make a living, but it's not like a baller lifestyle. Not the way I could do pharmacy. But your money is worth very differently too. So a lot of people think, man, that's a lot of money, but you gotta realize you can write that shit off as a business expense, right? While when you're W-2, like, if you're a W-2, and if anybody's an accountant, please correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're a W-2er employee, like, and this is in the US, like, you can't do that. You can't write off all those things. Like, I could write off, like, a meal, like, if I'm with a friend talking about business and stuff, I could write that off. Um, you have more your money's worth a lot more, I would say, as a business owner too, so but yeah, like, I would say, like, so far, um, like, money-wise has not, like, completely paid off has not completely paid off, but I would ask that same question in a few months from now and see where I'm at, because I think things are about to scale really freaking quick. So, yeah. Man, by the way, this Costco kombucha is pretty freaking good. I think they probably source it from like Synergy, I think. It tastes the exact same thing. And I know Kirkland, they always do that. Great value, by the way, if you're into kombucha. Um, guys, what other questions do you guys have for me? Oh, you guys do you want to see some cool things? Like, I'll show you some two things that I bought recently. So I bought two things recently. Bought H5 Zoom so I can do podcasts on the road or do podcasts like on the go. And I bought a SM58. It's standard of, I don't want to say industry standard of like microphones, like for vocal artists and stuff like that. But it's really great. I can just take things on the road and just do it. So I'm pretty excited. It took me, it was a bitch to get this. Like, dude, they literally lost my package. I'm actually in the middle of requesting a refund for this, like Zoom H5. I'm just like, what the fuck? So I just ordered another one because it was cheaper. And so I'm doing that. And this one, um, I don't know what happened, but I think it got stolen or some shit like that. Like, dude, I had to reorder both these packages. Kind of sucked, but yeah. Um, Kev, why did you block your haters? It's actually really funny when they get triggered just to mess with them. I would say, Kevin, like, I want to promote a certain environment on here. At first, I wanted everybody to fucking have a voice, but honestly, there's too many dumbass people, and every once in a while, I'll light them on fire. It was pretty funny. Somebody was like, "Look at this guy." Wait, dude, I sent it to my group. Let's see if I can read it to you guys. It was like on. It probably still is up, um, but let's see. This guy was like, "I will charge $150, give you 3 quotes, and recommend 1 book and write an encouraging message. Most important, I will save you from spending 2,500. Look at the way this person is speaking with foul language, a sign of poor vocabulary." Dude, this person's like, I love it when people try to sound all proper and shit, because the way this person wrote it fucked up. It's not proper English, actually. It's like 3 things. This is how I responded. 3 things. It's most importantly, not most important. You need a period after encouraging message. And I was like, learn how to use commas. You're better off changing a sign of poor vocabulary to it's a sign of poor vocabulary. And I just finished off. I was just like, I might swear, but please check your work or hire a copywriter to write your offer. If you're gonna sell, do it fucking right, man. Like, dude, it's just funny. So I think I take the Tim Ferriss approach. Like Tim Ferriss gets a lot of haters too. So I just take his approach, right? You block and remove half those shitty comments, and then you light some of them on fire. Like I just don't want to promote stupid ass people. So that's why I never share people's like the haters' names or anything. I always block it out because they're always looking for attention, right? So why give them that fucking attention? But I do think it's also important not to just let people just step all over you. You have to like square off sometimes. Not be that's my thing, right? How was Vegas? What by the way, did you pull? No, I did not pull in Vegas, but Vegas was okay. Like it was cool with my family. I wish I spent a little bit longer there, but it was cool. Like I love Vegas. Those haters are incel pharmacists. Roger Tran says, ever since you started your entrepreneurship journey, how has it affected your social life and your friends that you usually hang out with? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been seeing my, like, normal friends as much. I do see them from time to time, but I feel like from time to time, I just have less and less in common with them. I feel like that we're just growing in very different directions. That's with some of them, like, even Angela, like, I wouldn't say I've been growing more distant, but it's just like I realize how different I am from a lot of people. And when they say entrepreneurship is a very lonely journey, it truly is. But I think that's why being in a community like HTC, it's like actually very heartwarming because people just understand. I don't really need to explain like, why do you want to do this, Kevin? You're fucking crazy. Like, dude, who you surround yourself is like so important, you know? So yeah. But isn't it bad to wall off the haters instead of face it head on and boost your self esteem? I am not after the ego thing. I really don't care. I really like who cares about that? At the end of the day, are they fucking making me money? Are my haters making me money? No. So why the fuck would I want to engage with them? Like my time is way too fucking valuable. Like literally I'm closing contracts and trying to get these deals done for my team. Like why the fuck would I put my energy so much energy on haters? I literally like I barely waste any time on haters. Only when I find it, like, very insightful or something like that, that's when I'll put time, but, like, dude, successful time you really think Jeff Bezos or, like, fucking Bill Gates or any of these people are fucking spending time managing their fucking YouTube comments, dealing with these fucking broke ass, like, Pikachu emojis and shit? Hell fucking no. So why would I? Like, why would I? Why would I ever do that? Fucking waste of time, bro. Talk about distraction, like, dude, that's fucking distraction right there. So just click remove, done, done, you know? So so I finished my undergrad in 1.5 years, because I hated it. I only did for my parents. For the past year, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do career-wise, but I can't seem to figure it out. Sometimes I try to think about it via happiness versus income. How am I supposed to find a balance between the 2? Well, I would say, um like, you need to figure out your theme in life, right? And one of the tools that I use is just like strength finders. Maybe I'll just post up an article about this, how to find the balance between the two. But I really say, put up like do your strength finders, find out what you're good at, and just go that route. You'll be in a really like that will give you a start of what you could really be good at, right? And then you just apply it to different fields that you think it would be useful for, right? So for my strength finder, I gave you my 5, right? And that's why I was doing really well with pharmacy, but you can do the same thing for entrepreneurship, whether it's like high ticket closing or something, or creating your own brand. It creates your unique selling proposition, USP. So yeah, man, like it's tough. It's really tough figuring out what you want to do. Um, my suggestion, just like it's almost like dating, just try a lot of different things, see what sticks. But I would take the Strength Finder 2.0 test. I think it'll save you a lot of time. And if you're more entrepreneurial, there's like think I think this was the book, the $100 Startup. I actually have this copy signed by Chris Gullibo. Pretty crazy. I think he signed it. I'm pretty sure he oh yeah, he signed it. Yeah, right here. Like, 3 cheers for adventure, Chris Gullibo. So, yeah, man, it's pretty crazy that I have this one signed. Very special to me. Um, but in this book, it just puts all these like business ideas in front of your face and you can see what's really good. Also, I recommend going in the ClickFunnels to Comma Club to see what you could what kind of field you really want to go in. It'll show you all the people who have made over $1 million in sales or like yeah, in ClickFunnels sales. So that's a great way to start. But but exposing yourself like right now what you're doing is like the first best thing, man. Like it's like the next best thing. You're just talking to like people, like my like-minded people. Like I get it, bro. Like I get that you hated school and that you probably there's a good chance that you probably don't want to work the typical 9 to 5. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to make a huge assumption, but I would guess that about you, to be honest with you. So imagine talking to your parents. You couldn't have a real ass conversation like this, right? But if you guaranteed if you were to able to sit down with me, then I would just understand. I could probably steer you in the right direction, man. How Kevin says, "How old do you think you are on the inside?" Mm, I would say I'm still pretty young on the inside, man. Like I still listen to a lot of like young generation hip hop, even though I don't listen to music as much as I did before because I'm a lot busier. Um, I would say like I'm at least like 21 on the inside, maybe a little older. But when it comes to working, like definitely a lot older, right? Kev, want to come to a comedy store? I have a spare ticket for you. So, comedy store, isn't that Hollywood? No, I'm good, dude. I have some things to do tonight, but yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. It's so obvious Matt Tran is making biz just to sell you on shit, not genuine at all. Like it's that might be true. Like he does a lot of affiliate type of stuff, but I wouldn't say he's like a sellout type of thing. He's just trying to sell more so he can create more. It's like a push pull thing, right? So let me give you some insight on the YouTube world, right? Or like two different types of content. There's engaging content, which you just massively give. You can't always ask for shit, right? There's content that you just give out, right? That's the connection type of content. And then there's a cashing out content, right? Where it's always take, 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 right? You're doing ads. That's why it's called jab, 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 right hook, right? Because you want to give so much that people feel inclined to just give back to you, right? And that's what Matt is doing. So I don't blame Matt for trying to monetize his business because the more that he can get, the more he can the more he can give to the community. So I don't blame Matt at all, man. So that's just the way the business goes, right? And it's like he has to monetize his channel some way. Otherwise, he can't create videos for you guys, right? That's how it always is. Push pull sales versus push pull and pickup. Yeah. What exactly is high ticket closing? So closing well, high ticket closing, in my opinion. Okay, so Dan Locke will tell you that high ticket closing is that you're basically selling um high ticket packages. So items that are over $3,000 for business owners, influencers, stuff like that. That's the Dan Locke definition. My definition, and I would say I'm still trying to work it out in my head, is bringing like okay, it's bringing like that high ticket sales definition and bringing customer service into it. Because when we jump on the phone with people, we're an extension of that business owner, right? We like by having people who are trained, who really care about people on the phone, that makes your brand more personable, more exclusive, right? Because we don't just let anyone in the program. We're looking for committed people, right? It's an extension of customer service, right? And essentially we're consultants, right? We're doing what's best for the client. We don't chase the money, we chase the commitment. You know, like how committed are they to doing this? I don't want to sell them a fucking toaster if they don't need a toaster, right? I don't want to sell you a toaster if you're on keto, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that's pretty much it. Um, there's a lot of other terms for it, but I'm still trying to figure out the best way to describe it because I see the value in it. I help businesses scale up, you know, like I do a lot of things, right? As a closer, right? With my closing team. But I hope that gives you a better idea of what we do, right? So what's the long term with what you currently do? Continue sales, build a brand. I would say multiple front, right? So I sort of want to build a media company. That's like this is long term, by the way, really long term. Like, I want to start building a media company and just share dope, like help inspire other entrepreneurs. I don't know, and I'm just kind of like just telling you everything that's on my mind right now, right? I wanna create, like, more YouTube content to, like, gain omnipresence, right? And just, like, help people in a real ass way. Like, I'm not trying to be Grant Cardone or Dan Lok, like, you can tell my style of videos are very different from a lot of other YouTubers. I think it's very rare to find my type of style of YouTube videos. I'm not sure if you guys agree, but I consume a lot of YouTube. It's very hard to find real ass channels, like, very rare, right? And I'm always inspired when I do, I'm always so inspired by them, right? So that's one. But two, like, I would say my more short-term goals is to work with partners that, like, work with other businesses to really, that I think will make a really big difference in people's lives and that will, like, kinda shake the world, right? I wanna work with those major people, right? So kinda collaborate with those people, right? And I would say, like, doing what I'm really good at, just meeting a lot of people and connecting people to other people so that they can like, so that they can help each other. I'm really good at identifying where people fit in the whole grand scheme of things. And eventually, I do want to create my own high ticket course or something, but I don't know yet. It's not a huge priority, and I don't care if I never really come out with it. I think it's more of that is more of a business strategy, right? But people, like a lot of people are telling me like, "Hey, Kevin, you should create your own high ticket. You would do really good at it." I was like, I'm pretty sure I would. But I have like for me, like I'm an integrity person. I don't want to just throw something out there and just get a lot of sales. That's not what I'm all about. I was never about that. As Chinese as I am, I'm not about cashing out, right? That's not something I think about. I think about that's why I put like I do affiliate sales for Locke's HTC program because I think it's life changing. I think the mindset shifts and all that makes you challenge the way that you think about life. Okay. So that's why I promote that program. I'm not even sure if I'm ever going to promote other programs to be honest with you. But yeah, that's just how I feel, you know? So I don't know. Long-term goals will always change, right? Like I could pop out kids and my whole life would change instantly, right? So that's why I don't think that far. I think like maybe 5 years out, and my consultant friend actually gave this great advice. He was like, "Think about where you wanna be 5 years out and start reverse engineering it, all the steps that you need to do, all the way down to the daily tasks. Now, take everything up to a year and just fucking throw it away. Throw that shit away because something is bound to change." That was great advice. And so you're basically reverse engineering where you wanna go. So I don't know. I just know I just want to hit my FU money, hit my own fulfillment, and just spread it to everyone. Just help other people get their FU money at the end of the day. Whether that's doing real estate syndication or anything like that, I want to do that stuff. You know, like there's a lot of big dreams I have. So yeah. Would you date Brie if she was single? Broke the habit was genuine. Now he just gave up. Don't give up, Kev. Broke the habit. I love him. But yeah, he goes through, like, a lot of kinda, like, lower self and stuff like that, so I talk to him on, like, not regular basis, but I have nothing but love for the kid. I just know he's going through a lot, and, yeah, it's kinda like that point when you let life beat you up and you start losing hope, you know, and luckily for me that's why YouTube is really hard. You see people just fizzle out over time. It's just that they just lose steam. Either people say you can't do it or the information is not there. And Brooke the Habit is so talented too. He's better at like SEO. He's gotten more views than me. Still has more subscribers than me, and his channel's been out longer, right? So I don't know. Like it's something that he's really good at, but like I don't know. I think he's just on hiatus for now, right? Do you think entrepreneurship is actually you, or are you doing it since it's all kind of hyped and cool? I understand the freedom behind it, but do you think it's genuinely for you? Yeah, of course. I think it's really for me. No doubt. Um, I I think I've always been sort of a rebel and kind of like against what other people think. I don't like it when people tell me what to do, but don't get me wrong, I'm very coachable, right? Um, if I like really respect you, I will listen to you, right? Sometimes maybe too much, but in general, I don't like people telling me what to do with my life, especially if I have zero risk in the game. Like, that's the thing. That's when I get really pissed off. It's like if my mom starts talking to me about that stuff, or if like I don't know, like outside strangers, like who the fuck are they to talk about like my life, what I should do, what is safe, what's not safe? That's like it's not their fucking place. If you put up zero collateral, no risk to you, then it's not your business, right? So that's just how I feel. And I always felt like, like I know actually for a long time I didn't want to be an entrepreneur because I thought it was too risky. But I realized like you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you want true freedom and stuff, to say no to things that you don't want to do, and you need to grab life by the balls. It's really everything is up to you in life. You can't expect other people to do that stuff for you or have a company being always in your best interest, right? I can trust myself that I will always deliver on that as long as I'm alive, right? To my team. But like if you're in the opposite position, you can't always depend on that, right? You just can't, like and I think if you do, that's pretty much entitlement, right? So, you just can't expect it. You can't expect that, So, J JNCA says, "How you doing, handsome?" I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well today. I'm getting kinda tired, like, my voice running all day, man. Ooh, my group is chatting. What are some good morning routines to help maximize productivity? I would say even before the week is up, like what I'm gonna do later today is actually I'm going to do a mind map. I'm going to do complete mind map of all the things I need to do. There's like different areas of my life, like physical, spiritual, business, blah blah. There's different sections of my life, and basically I mind map it all out. All the things that I really want to do within not the next week, but the next 3 days. What am I planning the next 3 days? And every single day, actually script out my day. So, like, maybe from 10 to 12, I'll work on like my PMP, personal marketing plan, or I'll work on this deal, or I'll do certain things, right? So, every single day is pretty much the same for me. I script it out. It's almost like a 9 to 5, but I get to control it, right? Would you say your lowest low that you experienced in life? I think when I got fired and like when I lost my dad, that was pretty fucking low at that time. Um I I was really, really going through a lot at the time and I watched all those videos and it was just like I could even see myself like struggling saying that everything will be all right? And so yeah, man, it was just really, really tough. But that's the thing about going through hard times. Is like if I think thank God, if I ever lost my mom and I lost my business, like I know that I could pull through it again, right? And again and again and again because I'm doing it the first time, right? This is where like the old self needs to die, where like it's the phoenix journey, right? Your old self needs to die to rebirth the new you, right? So I truly believe in that. Um Hope you had a great weekend. You look damn cute for a tiger. I hope you had a great weekend. Awesome. Anyways, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I've been streaming for about an hour, so I gotta get ready for my week. probably gonna go eat or do something and plan out my week, guys. But guys, have a great week. I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Peace, my people.